All right, hi everybody. My name is David. I'm a Coke Play Frontier from the Genesis Group. I am giving you guys a real quick market update. So luckily, we didn't have a sell-off. All right, so the Bitcoin ETF did pass, and we didn't have a sell-off. And so right now, prices are holding steady, and it is almost at an all-time high. Remember, I did say that if Bitcoin prints a candle above 64,918, or basically $65,000, I am going bullish. It hasn't printed yet, but it's awfully close. And I think it's going to print. I think you're going to have a print, and we are going to run into a new bull market, because when you're wrong, you just have to admit that you're wrong. I really thought Bitcoin had further downs, and by the looks of things right now, that's not the case. However, I do have to warn you, what I'm expecting is when you have, these nice runs, you're going to have pullbacks, right? So you had a nice little run here, from 20,000 ran up to 42,000. You had a nice little pullback, 40,000 to 30,000. That's a pretty big pullback. Or from 40,000 to 28,000. That's a big pullback. Then from 28,000, Bitcoin, or whatever, 28,800 or 900, it ran all the way up to 58,000. And from 58,000, it went down to 43,500, right? You had a nice little run up. Again, 61,000, pull back, whatever, even to like 50,500, right? And so what I'm saying is, basically, if we just go back on the dates, Bitcoin has averaged going up $1,000 per average for the past 20 days, which means, maybe Bitcoin's going to hit around 66,000 or 65,000, 66, maybe even 67,000 today if it hits this line right here. So what I believe, this is by I promoted them last time. I can't find their charts, but anyway, let me see if I can find their channel, because normally if I'm going to use somebody's chart, I got to promote them, and I highly recommend you guys join them on YouTube. They do have a Discord, so maybe you can be a paid subscriber. Oh, right here. So, optical alert. Okay. So this is a channel, opticalart.com. All right. And so actually I am subscribed to them at the moment. I gotta see how good he is, but I mean, he's been legit. So is everyone else, rather, Crypto University. Yeah, if you guys want to actually look at the people that I follow, opticalart.com, I follow them for crypto. Naeem, definitely I follow Naeem. Crypto Crew University. Right here, Benjamin Cohen. I do recommend all those four, and a lot of the other people I don't recommend them. They're I don't want to talk trash, but they're not that good in my years of following analysts on YouTube. All right, so here, if Bitcoin hits this yellow line, which will be, if it hits it today, it'll be 67,000, which I don't think is going to happen. Maybe it could hit it tomorrow. If it hits it tomorrow, it'll be around 66,000. If it just does what Naeem always says, is if there's not too much buy pressure or sell pressure, things tend to go sideways but a little higher. And then in the next few days we hit about 65,000, that you see that dot. I would imagine it's safe to expect a pullback. But I think it could happen tomorrow or the day after where it's going to hit that yellow line. And if there's a pullback, maybe to the green line where it says 58,000. If there's a dump, it could go down to 52. And so the reason why I'm saying this, because I'm very cautious. In fact, to be honest, I pulled a lot of money out of the crypto market. I'm mostly out. I still have a little in, but because I'm expecting a pullback. Yeah, I think now it's going to break that 65,000. It's going to print up a candle. It might go to 66 to 67,000, and we might see a pullback because when you go up $20,000, when you go up $1,000 on average for the past 20 days, it's fair to say there should be a pullback. Okay? And, look, yeah, I mean, it's just, this week is going to be another green candle week. Okay, but yeah, it's just, you can't go green like forever. I mean, even here, when we had 1, 2, 3, even here with that candle, I said chances are, the next week or the week after, we're going to have a pullback, which we did. The week after was the pullback. And then you had a pretty good pullback, with this week down, all the way down to here. But we have, we're rising. Just, yeah. So I'm not even in. And even if it breaks 65, breaks 67, I'm not really big into going in until I see a pullback because it's coming. That's how I look at it. It's coming. Imagine like I buy in here because, it broke 65,000, let's just say. And then later, a month later, it's like here. Well, I could just wait for the pullback. And that's what I'm doing. All right. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. All right. But yeah, you have a daily candle over 65,000. Yeah, the bull run is there. But just because you have a bull run doesn't mean you can't have pullbacks. I mean, look at this to down there. Look at this candle to this candle. I mean, you can have pullbacks. I mean, you have here to here. You go further back. Okay. I mean, you're going to have pullbacks. You here to down there. All right. So that's all I'm saying. I want to, if I give advice, I'm not giving advice. If I give you my opinion, I want to give the most upfront opinion that basically is just telling you what I'm doing. And I'm very, cautious with how I'm going to get in and out of this market. So, but Bitcoin does look strong. It does look like it's going to break the 65. I could be wrong. I was wrong when we didn't go further down. I was calling for 20,000 Bitcoin, right? 17,000 Bitcoin. Well, obviously right now it looks like I'm very wrong. So, but at the same time, if I'm wrong, I just have to admit that I'm wrong. If I see a candle printing above 65,000, I'm just going to have to admit that I'm wrong. And it's just that. But Bitcoin's looking good. However, even then, I'm not going to jump right in. Like, what if this is this right here on the 4th, but like a month and a half later, it goes down this much. Well, when I went in like here or here in the 4th candle, I'm still not going to be too happy about that. And so that can happen. Now, once again, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. All right, but Bitcoin does look strong, and it looks like it's looking to go into a new bull run. But even in a new bull run, it doesn't mean you can't have pullbacks. What does that mean for KOK-COIN? Well, one thing about KOK-COIN is when Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin would normally go up before the other altcoins. And the reason why I'm saying that is Bitcoin's about to hit all-time highs. But look at these other coins. Nowhere near their all-time highs. All right, look at these other coins. Nowhere near their all-time highs. As Bitcoin goes higher, these coins they look really weak. Let's look at Ethereum. All right. Still, not even past the previous run here. Not, it hasn't even broken or, it's still like $500 away from its all-time highs. Okay, that's the second strongest coin, right? Look at Binance. All right, not even close. So, like I said, in a bull run, when when the big money, the big institutions are selling their altcoins and buying into Bitcoin, is one of two situations. One, they expect Bitcoin to go down, so it's just a good hedge because if Bitcoin goes down like 10, 20%, the other coins are going to go down like 40, 50, 60, 70%. And if Bitcoin is shooting up, what happens is, maybe you'll see Bitcoin hit like 70, 75, 80,000 before you start seeing money being flushed back into the altcoins. You might see Bitcoin hit even above 80,000 before money starts getting flushed into the altcoins. And so Bitcoin is the driver of the market. So it's one of those two. All right. However, that being said, nonetheless, if you look at most altcoins are correlated to Bitcoin's movement, but if you look at KOK-COIN's movement compared to Bitcoin's movement, is not the case. And the reason why I'm saying that is if we look at the max chart, when Bitcoin was at 65,000, that thing went all the way down, right? It went down more than 50%. And now it's back up, but it went down 50%. You see that huge drop. And, if you look at the other coins, they all follow that chart for the most part, but not KOK-COIN. You don't see a 50% drop. And if you're a regular altcoin, you would have saw like a 70% drop or 80% drop. No, KOK-COIN just continued to nicely move up. So even in a bull run, KOK-COIN's going to move. And even when Bitcoin has a sell-off, KOK-COIN typically does well. And until I see KOK-COIN go down to like $2 at this, from going from $3.20, if I see KOK-COIN goes below $2, that's very worrisome. But right now, this is nothing. This is actually good regular KOK-COIN chart pattern. So I might, you have this where it went down right here and it just popped up. All right. You just see it. This is no big deal. This going up to 320 to, 280, whatever the price is right now. KOK-COIN's been through it. This is nothing. So KOK-COIN still looks incredibly strong at the moment. It really does. Well, that is it for me. Quick market update. Okay. I hope you guys found this useful. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and hit the like. Share it with a friend. All right. Just be careful out there in the market. Everyone also be safe out there. Be prepared for whatever's coming. Who knows what's going on with the supply shortage and inflation and everything else. Everyone, all of you guys out there, much love. God bless y'all. KOK-COIN.